back again today. So today I'll be teaching how to create a website page with Elementor Web Builder, strictly for from beginner level, like someone that has never used Elementor before. Some people don't even know what Elementor is. I'll get to that. But right now, you are seeing a website here. This is not the website I created. This is lowearth.com. Urban street web, what's it called, fashion store. So, and the reason why we are on Lowearth right now is because the website I'm creating, the clients requested something similar to Lowearth, like the kind of Lowearth atmosphere, and that's why I have this page open now. Let's go to the website. This is it. Clearly plain. There's nothing here right now except for this logo here, which is the header and the footer box. To avoid distractions, we'll take this off. And this is Elementor. So let me start. Let's go. First thing I want to do is I want to clear this our daily bread CM. This part is an header, but you can't see it because it's not distinguished from the page yet. So I'll click on Elementor Canvas. Okay, let me explain what a page layout is. A page layout, we have 4 different type of page layouts. Okay, plus the default. The default is always you have your header and the footer. Because I have not customized the website header and footer, that's why it's looking like it. If it's that I've customized the website header and footer, you'd know that okay, there's a difference between this area, this section, and this page section, which is empty right now. So Elementor Canvas is what I'll be using. Elementor Canvas is used for, you don't want your header and footer to appear on the page, like it will be blank. Everything will be blank. It will just be like as if you have a page. Let me look for a website to demonstrate for. Let me look for a website to use to demonstrate. Name a row. Okay, let me use a website I created to demonstrate what I'm trying to say. So real quick, this is a footer. This section we are seeing here, is a footer, and this section we are seeing here, this place where there's logo, home, shop, my account, this is the header section. So what we have here, this place where they have seen this logo, is the header section, and what we are seeing here is the footer section. This place with all rights reserved, all the story. So if I use Elementor Canvas, if I apply Elementor Canvas on this page, the header and the footer will disappear. So we'll just have this cart, and that's what I'm going to do now for this page, just to avoid distractions and focus on creating the page itself. Elementor full width gives you use the header. It's the header and footer is there. Then the page, sometimes you can have a page, you can see that everything you're doing is like in the middle, is cramped to one side. Elementor will give you full access to every part of your screen. That's what Elementor full width is. And then we have theme. Some WordPress themes have the way their pages are set. So if you want to use your page settings, your page layout to be based on how, maybe you bought a theme and you want the page to be like the theme, you can just pick the theme. But to cut long story short, we are going with Elementor Canvas. And you see how it looks like now. It's take a little bit of time, but almost there. Okay, so as we can see, there's no header, there's no footer now. It's a blank page, we can't see anything. So now let's get to creating, and as I'm creating, I'll be trying to explain in basic terms, in simple terms, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do. First thing we want to create is this section here. This is a picture section with what's it called? It has a header, it has text, and it has a button. It's kind of pretty easy. So first thing you need to do, click on add new section, and then once you add new section, you can choose the layout. If you want just a white section, or you want it to be divided into two, you want it divided into three, you can choose your layout. From what we are doing, from what we can see here, this is actually two layouts. Layout for the picture, a section for the picture, and a section for this header. So let's go. I'm picking this. My section is in two, and then I don't want it boxed. I want it to be in full width, like the whole part of the screen. Now I'll come here to pick a widget, to pick a component I want to use. We have our image first. Drag your image. So the beautiful thing about Elementor is a drag and drop. They even said themselves, they are a drag and drop web page developer. So that's it. Yeah, and you choose your image from your media library. Currently I don't have much images set here now because I'm just trying to lay down the main basics. So I'll input my image here. We can see it's a little bit different from Lued, because Lued has a lot of images here, but it is still one image. I think what they did actually was they like brought all these images together. It's like they mixed all these images together and put it into one image. So if we have similar something, we can do something similar to that, but we don't have that. So you can see you have your image here, but you can also set your image size. You can set your image size to medium. You can see it. You can set it to large. You can set your image size as you want it to be. Let's move on. So we have our image. Then the next thing after image, Lued has this feature drop right here, whatever it is. To do that, you come back here, this square of dots, and you pick what's it called, heading. You drag your heading to the other section, add your title. I don't have what feature drop right here. Let's just use the same thing they're using right now. But this is not how the final design of the website will be. Just putting this here, featured drop. And let me teach you something basic. Instead of using the the enter button to distinguish between words, like maybe you want to write on the next line, you can just simply just input your break code. It's a short code for break, like breaking. Feature drop, what was it again? Here. So you can see it's showing on the next page. Instead of you to do it the layman way and put the the enter button, you can just put that by here. I don't know if I got the here. Yeah. So that's it. Then you can come to style. Okay, size. You see, you can choose your size for your header also, but this doesn't really matter. Just take it back to default. If you want it centered, if you want it by the left, let's keep it by the left, just like Lueds have done. Then you come to style. Under styling, you pick the appropriate color you want. We are going with black. Typography deals with the font, the size. Okay, let me pick a font. I don't know the fonts they use, but let me just pick a random font. I don't know if this font exists. No, it doesn't exist. So I'll just pick a random font right here. Let me pick this. Yeah, it has that street vibes, like art vibes. Then the size, yeah, you can toggle this to pick your size. As you can see, let's say 50 is enough. Then the weight, if you want it, let's see, okay, it's not really what's it called, reflecting. You can see the difference between the bold and this 400. So you just pick your weight. All this one is based on your own, or do I call it, your own preference. Then transform, okay, let's do something real quick. I'm writing this without capital letter now. I'm writing all this without capital letter. You can see how it appears on the screen here, right here. It's appearing how it is here. But when you come to style it, then you transform. I want to explain transform. Uppercase, everything is showing feature drop right here. But here it is still showing the original way you wrote it out. Typography. Lowercase, if you want everything to go lowercase, if you want everything to be capitalized. But just go through this thing. I'm going with uppercase. Yeah. Then here you see some other things, line height. Okay, sorry. See some other things, line height, line spacing. All these ones I don't need it. I'm okay with what I have right here. Then blend mode, text shadow. Just ignore those ones for now. Next thing I want to do is I want to drop my text editor. They have a text here, made in Los Angeles, blah blah blah. You want that? You can decide to drag in the heading. Oh, sorry, I dragged this to the wrong place. You can decide to drag in another heading here, just right underneath it. But I don't want a heading. I want a text editor. A text editor gives me. I'll be able to input a long note, longer than using what's it called, a heading. So what do we want here? Made in Los Angeles. Okay. Made in Los. Okay. Let me use made in Lagos. Maybe this might pain people that are 30BG fans. Made in Lagos is Wizkid's album. Don't let it pain you, don't worry. All of them are good. Wizkid, Davido. So made in Lagos, $4.20 color changing shirt available. Okay. Okay. You can notice that I used the enter button right here. This doesn't basically work here. It doesn't work for a text editor. The break code that I put in doesn't work for a text editor, but it works for editing. Take note of that. So use the enter button, then $4.20. What was the word again? $4.20. I don't want to do copy and pasting. Color changing shirt available. Color changing shirt available. And then what's the last line? Available for a limited time on lowest.com. Okay, so available for a limited time on. We are not going to use lowest this time. We know our website is our daily bread. Dailybread.com. You people actually have to check out our daily bread once I'm done with this website. They are a very, very nice fashion line. It's in Nigeria, and they have crazy styles, crazy contents. Now let's move on to styling, just like we did for the header. So you can pick a color. Let's just stick to basics. You can change color as things are going on there. Typography. Let's look for something. Don't know if there's anything similar to this. Let's see. No, this is not. It's not alright. I don't want to use the same font. Well, okay, let me stick to the same font I used for the header. Now I want to reduce the weight. Okay, this font does not really have a lot to do with weight here. So let me just use the popular font. Poppins. Okay, you can see the weight for how it looks like here in Poppins. Then let me increase the weight here. You see the difference. You can see the difference now. Let me increase the weight further. You can see the difference. So that's what weight is essentially. So I'm taking it 400. Then the font size, okay, that's too large. 15 is okay. So that's that. We have our feature drop fight here, made in LA. Yeah. Then what's the next thing here? We have a button here. This is quite interesting. So let's come here. I think this layer is like actually a perfect example to use to explain the basics. As you can see, it is even written the basics. We've not gone out of this. We've used just image, heading, and text editor, and now we're about to use the button. So you drag whatever you want and bring it down. Sorry. You drag whatever you want, bring it in here. You have your button. But I could actually, there's something called creative button, but I don't want to use it. That's me going out of what's it called, Elementor, because that's another what's it called itself. That's a different topic itself. But Elementor doesn't have a creative button, but they have the button feature. So now you can look at this button. Don't ignore the type. Text. What do we have here? Shop the collection. So this is where you edit the text. Click here to shop the collection. Shop the collection. And then when you have a link, now I don't have a link. You input your link here. But there's one thing. Let me teach you guys a shortcut. Instead of it, you go and copy your link. Like maybe you open a new tab, copy the link from your toolbar here. You can just actually input the name of the page. Let's say shop. It will load. It will come down shop. You can see it's showing us shop. SHO. You see, it's showing you shop, my account, cards. Let me put the shop link there. It will give you the link of your website page. So we have that there. Now let's design this button. You can give your button an ID right here. You can change the size, medium, extra small. I think I kind of like this extra small. It's kind of okay. Yeah, so let's keep going. Then you style your button also. Typography. It's always good to stick to one or two fonts for oh sorry, that was not Poppins. It's always good to stick to one or two fonts so your website will be blended well, to make sense. So sticking to Poppins, I don't mind about the weight and all. Then I want to change the color here. Okay, so the color here, let's see. Okay, the color for what's it called? Low Edge actually used the white, and then they made the font color. This is if you can see it, there's written button, and there's okay under button. Yeah. Sorry, I thought there was an extra. You can see text. Okay, text color. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. This is background color for the background, then text color, then red. And they also added something. They added a border. We can see that the border color. So it's basically looking like Low Edge already. But this border is too big. You can reduce your border here. Sorry. Yeah. So also take note of this chain sign here. It says link values together. If you don't want, okay, let me unclick it. If you want one side to be bigger than one, you can see if I increase this place, it's only increasing. You can see it's only increasing for the right side. But let me take it back to 1. But if you link values together and you increase for 1, it is increasing for all sides. We can see different. So sometimes you want to edit something and you want it to be just one part, maybe one side or one section, and you don't want it to affect others. Just always unclick these link values together. So we have our border. Then let's come to over here. We can see that when we when our mouse comes on the button, it changes in color and changes in font color. So we want to do something like that. So text color, we change our text color. I don't really think I like the black they used. I would have used white instead, because red and black is kind of conflicting. So text color would be white, and then I'll take my red. I want it to be the same copy. There's something you can do. You can register your color here. Maybe you took a color from somewhere. You can create a new global color. Just come here. You can name the color red. Okay, create. So as I created the new global color like that, once I come here, instead of me to copy and paste, okay, I made the text color white. That means the background color has to be. I'll just check here from my global create new. Okay, sorry, no cancel. So I'll just check here. See this global icon. I'll click on red. You can see it. So it's just like as if you are saving a color, and then the border color also should be white. Yes, we have that there, and that's that. We have our first block, our first section similar to lowest, but there's something missing. You can see it's more of the picture. It's not evenly split within the screen. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's more of the picture than the text. So you can just do that by dragging this place. There are two ways you can do it actually. Let's show us the normal way to do it. This is a section on its own. So click on this, and this is the column. Sorry, you click on this like window-like icon. Click on it. Then column width. You increase your column width. Let's make it 60-30. So that way it reduces what you have on this side and increases what you have on this side. Voila, we have that. We can reduce this. I feel like we should reduce this image, or no, not. We don't have to reduce it. So just like that, we have our first block, similar to Lowered, but let's check how it is on the mobile and how it looks like on the tablet. It looks fine on the tablet. Feature drop fight, yeah, made in Lagos. But how does it look on the mobile? Doesn't look bad on the mobile too. So basically we're done. And if we keep checking Lowered, they are using like almost the same. You just have to repeat the same process again. Okay, this is a different section entirely. This is different. This trending categories, I will do this when I have products on the website. I don't have any product to use to make this happen on the website. So you can see here again, featured brand, low interest. They just kept it simple, using the same style. Alright, okay, size here, it's almost the same style. Picture, an image, header, then text, then the button. These latest arrivals, I'll do this also when I have products, when I upload products on the website. I'll explain that. You can see it follow the same simple guidelines for their website. They didn't complicate things. Alright, so let me show everybody a quick trick. It's not really a trick, because if you want to continue creating, you'd have to come here again, right? Pick a section, put your header, put your header in here, repeat the process all over again. But you don't need to repeat the process all over again. What you just have to do is edit section, then you you right click with your mouse, then you can copy or you can duplicate. Just use duplicate, just duplicate it, and you have the same thing here, but we notice something here. The image is on the left, sorry, the image is on the right and the text is on the left. You can just swap them out for each other, and that's all. Swap it out for each other. So instead of having to go through the whole process again and again, going through, okay, there's something wrong here. Let's look at this. Sorry, here we can, this section is in full width. Let's reduce it to boxed so you can see. Okay, let me explain what just happened. The full width, I said you'll be able to use the whole part of your screen. You can see how there's no margin, there's no breathing space. You can actually modify this column to have a breathing space, but that's in the advanced section. But just to keep things simple, you can just box it and there's breathing space. That's it. Simple like that for something our clients want. So I've basically done almost the same thing Low Edge did, and I've been able to explain the button, the heading, the image, and the text editor, and how you can edit them. So I think basically I've done. Okay, let me explain what the divider is, or spacer. You can, okay, no, sorry. So okay, I've done that. Okay, divider. So use the divider. Okay. So I created a new section here. Let me go back. Not like I'm not saying what I did. That plus button, I added a new section, and then I chose this. Came here, came back to where I'll choose the widget. You can choose either a divider or a spacer. If I pick a divider, we'll see it now. You can see this white line. So okay, it is not here. I saw something where they used a divider. Okay, let me go. Okay, no, it's not here also. There was a page I saw them use a divider, because I've gone through this website, I've gone through this page like a couple of times. So this divider is just making it feel like, okay, let me make it full width. Let me make it full width here. It's box, but let me make it full width so you can see. So it's just like I say, okay, just to give the person going through the website a sense of, okay, I'm in another section entirely now. You understand? But it's not necessarily needed. Sometimes it can it's not going to confuse, but it just reduces the simplicity of the website. To me, I don't use dividers at all. I'm just trying to explain everything in the basic section as much as I can. Some of the things in the basic section as much as I can. So you can remove the divider, delete it, and you can use a spacer instead. Spacer, see, I'm giving it so much space. I can reduce the space just to, maybe everything is feeling cramped. You can just input a spacer to make everything a little bit less cramped and all. So that's it. And then you hit your publish button. You're done. It's showing publish because the page was originally a draft and I've not published it, but now I've published the page. But anytime you make an edit like that, just hit the update button, it will update the page, and that's it. You're done. Done for explaining the basics, some of the basics, sorry, not the whole basics, some of the basics of Elementor. So next time, there will be a next time for sure. Next time I'll explain more of the basics, and then we'll start moving to the advanced features. And I'll also have to look for another website to use, because Low Edge is basically just like, the layout is just basically 3 to 4 3 to 4 elements, which I've already used there. So hit the subscribe button, like the video, and you can also share. Thank you for your time.